The topic of discussion today is Rehabilitation of Cemetery Road in Aba, which is a city in Abia State, Nigeria. This video is a documentary and a presentation of the ongoing rehabilitation of Cemetery Road in Abia City, Abia State, Nigeria, with rigid concrete pavement material instead of replacing it with the same existing asphalt pavement materials. Please watch, subscribe, and share this video. It's very important. Okay. Also, click or hit the bell button so that video will automatically be sent to you instead of waiting. It will be automatically sent to you. Please share. It's very important you subscribe and hit the bell button. Thank you. Now watch the video. Thank you. As you can see from this video, the actual work or construction work is broken into three phases. It appears the phase one is that you are looking at the garbage that came out of the cleaning and on blocking the clogged up open gutters and culverts. What you are looking at is nothing but garbage, trash, unsuitable refuge. Basically, they have to dispose it away, and they kind of isolated it with red soil, trying to mix it with some soil to kind of dry it up, get rid of some of the water, absorb some of the water before they will start hauling it away. If you look around, you can see some grader dump trucks waiting. I guess they are waiting for the garbage to dry, and I think I can see grader maybe coming to mix them up, and before they can start hauling it away. You are still looking at it. This came out of the clogged up existing open gutters and culverts. My understanding is that this is not part of the original contract. They have the city or the city Ministry of Work had to stop the work so that they can negotiate a change order. Like I pointed out before, with the contractor. Before they can proceed. This is an additional work. It's going to cost the city additional money, and probably also delay the project. So in terms of schedule, so I'm looking at it, this is more like a scope creep. Somebody did not realize that what caused the problem, the existing asphalt pavement that was damaged. I believe this is the cause. It was the drainage was clogged up, so the road was flooded over many years. The city didn't clean it up, so and the water actually was the flooding damaged the roadway. This is the result of neglect for the past decades. Well, somebody has to do it. It seems that the new administration is trying to get the work done. Kudos to them. Again, this is part of the cleanup of clogged up drainage systems, of gutters and culverts. I mean, you're looking at the excavator loading the waste, the trash, directly into the dump truck. That's what you're looking at, directly into the dump trucks. This is the actual work going on, the operation going on, so that you can see. This one, they are not piling it up. It seems to be solid enough for them to directly load it into dump trucks. That's what you're looking at. Yep. You can see the road is still open and traffic is moving in one direction, and the traders and the pedestrians, you see some onlookers, people trying to get into the action. They haven't seen something like this in a while, so everybody appear to be excited, and they can't wait for the cleanup to complete. Like I stated earlier, this was an oversight. I believe the new administration, they were in a hurry to deliver on their promise, and apparently they didn't spend some time planning and designing and scoping what caused the problem was the flooding. You are looking at it, the drainage system clogged up. There's nowhere for the water to go whenever it rains. So the roadway becomes the drainage system. And some sections of the roadway get flooded. This is what you're looking at. Is tons of garbage, tons. It's an extra work, additional work. Solid, densified, as you can see. It's a mess, but everybody's excited. Very good to watch. It's a continuous process, so that's what you're looking at. Yes. I mean, I'm quite sure those people are excited. Yes. Tons, loads and loads of dump trucks, loading it up, getting it done. You know, nobody wants to see that. Everybody's happy, finally. The roadway is being taken care of. I mean, they will get more businesses. Look at it. Look at how solid it is. It's just like compacted. It's looking better, looking very better, looking good. But I believe they have a lot of work to do. Look at it. This is what comes out of the gutter. You see how solid it is? It's just like sand, topsoil, that you can, more like a manure, like. Looks open. Look at that. This is so compacted. You know, you can't believe it. They are actually breaking the cover, the slab they have on top of it. They're breaking it up. Just look at it. This one doesn't need to dry up. All they have to do, load it up. They are loading it up directly. You see some of the ponding? Those are the area that probably those are the low points on the road, and that's where you have flooding. And people been using this. Now, this is the next stage. The contractor is finally breaking up the existing asphalt pavement and excavating down to the subgrade. You're looking at it. You see the excavator loading. The soil, the existing subbase, unsuitable soil. I believe you are looking at the area that the water used to pond. The low stripes on the pavement. You look at it, looks and that, just like a topsoil. That's what you're looking at. It's still excavating down. You can see some sharp sand. I believe they're using this sharp sand for base, maybe also sub base, to bring it up to the level that they will be able to pour the concrete, the rigid concrete pavement structure. That's what they are not replacing the asphalt pavement in kind. So based on their design, they believe that the new concrete pavement will last for more years. So basically that's what they are doing. Now, this is the final stage or phase. The contractor is pouring the concrete. They are casting the concrete. They are shoveling. You see the workers. They've finished placing this subgrade, the area that was undercut, and also the sub-base material and the base material. Like I stated earlier, from what I observed, they did use probably sharp sand for the undercut area and also for the sub-base and the base. It appears that the slab itself, new slab, may be about 16 inches thick, probably 4 inches for the blind concrete, more like a base that separates the slab itself from the ground. Usually it's a standard in Nigeria. They use what they call blind concrete. It varies from 2 inches, maybe 3 inches to 6 inches. So that would more like a cover on the bottom of the slab itself. Now you can see the mixer. They're using a portable mixer. You can see the coarse aggregate there, the stone. I'm quite sure they use some sand and also cement and water. So I know there's a site engineer on site and making sure that you can see the bag. It appears they have 4 bags of cement, 4.5 bags of coarse aggregate. I think they use a wheelbarrow to measure the sand and 5 gallon bucket to measure the amount of water they are putting there. They usually have somebody on site. Thank you.